What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some of the tweaks that I did to my Foxbody that made that turbo better. If you're curious about what I'm about to get into, stick around, hit that like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get on into it, bro. I like to start every video with trying to catch people up that are new subscribers that are new to the Foxbody game. This is a 1988 Ford Mustang LX. Pretty much your average bolt-on street car modified car. But this is a speed density car. It does not have a mass air in it. And this is only found 87 and mid 88. You know, the California had a mass air in late 89, 88, but whatever. We're not here to talk about that. Now, speed density is a system that's really not tunable or adjustable, but it's a great system to have. This car has the Cobra motor, which we had built, which is basically a replica of a Cobra motor. And you can find that video here. I always like to reference my old videos, just to kind of keep things fresh and keep people, you know, to all the other videos when we're making them, right? That just makes sense. So what does that actually mean? We actually stuck a turbo on a speed density Cobra motor, which makes no sense, right? Or does it? Let me show you. We got the Explorer intake, we got the GT40 P heads, we got the actual Cobra cam, the Cobra rockers, and we do not have 24-pound injectors or the X3Z computer or the mass air. I didn't want to run that. I wanted to change things up a little bit and kind of give you guys a different option and different tastes of a Foxbody and a different like type of build, right? Cobra motor, speed density, they weren't supposed to go together. But guess what? Here they are. Now, as you can see, I got a trusty turbo kit on here that I had completely built myself from scrap pieces of turbo and an FMU, which we talked about the other day in that other video I gave you. So what's the importance today? Well, we just finished the turbo build and we took it out on the street and we had a little bit of fun, right? What we made, 9 pounds of boost, but there was issues. Now the car ran like a scalded dog, right? And we were just revving the shit out of it, having all kind of fun with it. Had camera angles everywhere. We were just fitting to have a blast with this car. But one of the major problems we had is we weren't supposed to make 9 pounds of boost. So my calculations with the spring were wrong, which means that I have to go back into my wastegate. And we probably should have pulled the timing out of the car because it's sitting at 13 or 14 degrees. And we probably should bring it back to 10 just to kind of get a base of where we need to go. So to give you an idea of what we're about to do here and the tweaks that I'm about to make is I'm actually going to bring the car up and take the wastegate off because the spring we put in there was for 9 pounds and it made 9 pounds. So for once it actually did what the chart told it to do. But we're gonna stick a smaller spring in there because like I said, I got an adjustable boost control so I can actually control a little more boost without changing any springs, right? No big deal. So what we're gonna do here right now, we're gonna pull it up, pull that wastegate off, and we're gonna put the smaller spring in, and then we're gonna set the timing to 10. So tomorrow, we're gonna take you out on a second drive and see if my calculations were correct. Because we gotta get back to a base system to where the car's not breaking up at higher RPMs. Because that was the problem we had last time. And these are the tweaks we're gonna do to try to fix it mechanically without doing any tuning. I don't know how much more to say. I mean, technically, that shouldn't be working. So let's get in here and check some of this stuff out. Looks like everything was fine, but what had happened was we popped a leak somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. It didn't make any sense. I don't see anything coming down the block anywhere. Maybe it's the power steering or something. I don't know. I gotta look more. But it was all coming back here. You can see it was saturated. Just so you guys know, that's a Spec 2 Plus pressure plate with a cheap ass AutoZone organic disc in it. It works so good. All right, I'm gonna put you on a time lapse real quick. This should all look pretty familiar. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this gate off. Then we'll probably start the motor, set the timing after we get the gate back on, which shouldn't take long either. And then we're gonna go for another ride. And then we're gonna freaking send it again. And we're gonna see if we can go to 6,000 RPM and see how it feels then. I have plenty of video for you coming, so make sure you stick around in this video because we're over here just bullshitting, aren't we? This is grown man toys, bro. This is just an extra precision they've had for years with the fire ring and everything. Little 46 millimeter. Now this is the type of gauge that you want to get if you get an on 3, because usually the on 3s are just kind of hit or miss. But this gauge will hold you pretty good up to about 15 pounds on a stock bottom end build. So we're gonna get it over here on the vise. So according to Precision's chart here, we have a 9-pound spring in there, which is, I think we have the green one in. So we need to stick the red one in. And then we can control boost from there, because we don't, well, we'll see if this actually holds 5 or 6 pounds of boost. Pull this open and make sure this is what we have in here. So I guess this was the 9-pound spring. I thought I had the yellow one in, or the red one, I'm sorry. But so we're gonna go ahead and stick the red one in. It'll take probably 3 pounds of boost out or so. But like I was telling you, we're gonna go ahead and take some timing, take the boost out so we can see if it goes to 6,000 RPM without breaking up. And then we'll add some boost and timing. We'll probably do that more at the dyno, have a little more experiment, have a little more fun, but let's make sure it can go to 6,000. Maybe put a wideband on it, of course, right? We like to party around here. So let me go ahead and get this 6-pound spring in, which is in the Precision box, and put you back on another time lapse, and we'll get it done. Over there, 6-pound spring isn't very heavy. You got to make sure that the wastegate's rubber seal inside doesn't flap in. You don't catch it on the flap because you can tear it. I've seen that a lot. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing in. So this is often overlooked. Don't forget your fire ring on your wastegate. Otherwise, you'll be pulling it back off. This puts tension on the spring. So let's get it in here. Got the wastegate in. It took a little bit longer than I thought it would do. We got the fire ring and we got the, we got the vacuum hooked up. So we're kind of ready to go on 6 pounds or whatever. So we're gonna bring it back down. We're gonna set timing and we're gonna set the stage for tomorrow. Make a hit on the street and see what, see if we can get boogie on down the road, bro. Had a little fun, huh? Then we'll be waiting for some dyno time at that point, because then we're gonna start tweaking mechanically a little bit more. Stay tuned. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump over here to our trusty little electric box. This is that old school Craftsman one too, bro. Woo. Old school. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing plugged in, and we're gonna back the timing off to 10 degrees. Now you remember, we gotta take the spout out when we get over here. We'll put you over here. I'm not gonna put you on the time lapse because it doesn't take very long. Power lead. And go ahead and pull. We'll pull. Which is about right. I think in our dyno video when we were doing it NA, I think we were 14 degrees, 15 degrees, and then I think we brought it back down to 13 and just left it there. So I'm pretty confident with a 6 pound, 7 pound spring in like 10 degrees, we'll have a good base to go out on our little rendezvous with the freeway. So, but that, yeah, guys, that's about it. This is basically what you had to do when you were mechanically tuning back in the 90s. Timing and fuel pressure. But fuel pressure is already handled by the FMU under boost, so timing was pretty much the only thing you really had to worry about at that point. So, car runs good, man. Shit works, speed density. She mad. All right, guys, so we're gonna just wait till tomorrow to make a hit in the car. That way I have plenty of sunlight. It's supposed to be pretty decent tomorrow, I think, at some point. I don't know, it's Ohio.